emergency funding to help Guinea, Liberia, and Sierra Leone contain the spread of Ebola virus that has killed hundreds of people in West Africa. And it is definitely threatening to spread farther out. It's starting to go worldwide because of all the, like you guys said, transportation that's going out.
That's the biggest spreader right there.
Yeah, exactly. We're a global community at this point.
I mean,
you got the internet,
airline travel is your
instant
biggest
information, and then you got airline travels, which are getting faster and faster every day.
Biggest way to get yourself sick. You want to go get yourself a deadly virus? Go get on an airplane.
Their number of reported cases is now 1,603 with 887 deaths throughout the week.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's definitely getting worse. And it's something I think we need to pay attention to out there. I mean, there's a lot of stuff. Plus, we got that flu here that's, causing people to die. Like,
again, I say, folks, time to wake up.
Yeah, it's that time of the morning.
Yeah. Time to wake up in life.
What flu? You talking about the Vibrio?
No, the Ebola.
Oh, yeah, I just mentioned that new flu that's coming around that's killing people no matter what.
God. I got to do a morning stretch. Keep it up, guys.
The Vibrio is actually from the water. It's a flesh-eating parasite type disease.
Yeah, I've been looking into it. I'm actually trying to get this guy to
it's supposed
call
to be
us.
in a bunch of our fresh water and
You see this?
Yeah, it's supposed to be in a bunch of our freshwater lakes and ponds and stuff like that. They're telling people to stay out of the fresh water.
No. It's the salt water.
It's the salt water?
That's
Gulf.
That's what part of the name means. It
Oh,
means
the
lives in
Gulf?
salt
See,
water.
I was under the impression it was all our fresh water.
Oh, what are you talking about? That
The flesh-eating bacteria.
Yeah.
Or virus.
There's something like that in the local lakes going on too that I heard. Like
yeah, that's what I heard. Some about our local lakes we have problems with.
Especially what is out there by Croom? You know what I'm talking about? By 75, the campground that we used to go to.
I'm trying to remember that.
Yeah, I don't remember the name of the place, but right across from Croom on I-75, that lake right there, it's got that flesh-eating bacteria in it. It's bad stuff.
Yeah, I heard there's a lot of it going around right now.
Yeah.
And that's odd.
And it's from these lakes just sitting here stagnant, and with this heat, oh my God, I mean, 97 degrees outside just cooks the water. And here it is. We're about 30 miles north of Tampa Bay, Florida. It's 8:03 a.m. on August 5th, and it's already 76 degrees. Now, to a lot of people, that don't sound like much, but when I got up at 4:30 this morning, 5 o'clock this morning, it was 73 degrees. So we've gone up,
exactly.
3 degrees. By the time noontime comes, it's going to be 90 degrees here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Lancaster at 67 degrees. Milwaukee at 60 degrees right now.
Oh, see, you guys are enjoying some...
Denver at 66.
So that means it's close there in Boulder. And let's see, Las Vegas, we have right now 71. Today's high in Las Vegas is going to be 95. So, and they just got hit with a bunch of rain, didn't they? Flash floods going on out there and stuff.
Out in California.
They're saying it's a monsoon.
Was it?
Monsoon was causing flooding in like the...
In the upper mountains. Well, I'm looking right now up by like Reno and Quincy, and just north of Carson City, Citrus Heights, California. Sacramento's getting hammered. Fairfield's getting hammered. It's up in the mountains, so yeah, it's coming down all the way out Battle Mountain, across Nevada. So they're getting hit out there.
They need that rain. Actually,
they do.
That lake there that feeds all of Vegas and most of those surrounding cities.
Lake Mead, yeah,
Lake Mead.
I just watched something about that too.
It's been drying up pretty bad over the last decade.
What was it? Did you ever watch the show After People?
Oh yeah.
That was pretty cool. They did a thing about Lake Mead and the Hoover Dam and stuff like that. How in the intake pipes, the cooling intake pipes, they have an invasive mussel that is in the lake, and it clogs up the pipes, and they constantly got to go in there and clean it. And they were saying that after about 1 month, the intake pipes to the generators would be all clogged up. They would all overheat, shut down, and it would just blanket the whole West Coast in darkness. Yeah, which I thought was really cool. Not that you guys be in the dark, but just that if they don't clean those,
it's been drying up. Period. Yeah. It's been because of dry.
Last time I was out there, And if you look any pictures of it now, there's a stain across the rocks where the water is.
Used to be.
Yeah, and it's probably 30, 40 feet down now. I mean, it's low. I've gone out
they're
there
really low on water over that way.
when I was driving the tractor trailer. My brother and I, before they changed it to where you cannot drive over the dam. Now you have to drive over that new highway, but when you drive over the dam, you could sit there, and the water used to be right up to the spillway. You know, like here's the spillway, and then it was like right there. So it only needed maybe 5 or 6 foot, and they would drop the spillway. Now, you can drop that spillway arm all the way down, and it won't even trickle in that freaking thing.
Yeah, it won't even fill it.
Yeah. I always wanted to take a skateboard and go down them big pipes.
Bucket list.
Not that I know how to skateboard. I'm a sit-down skateboarder, but that would be so cool.
Deluge.
Yeah. That would be cool as hell.
Okay, I just seen something nasty.
What?
Pretoria, South Africa.
Who?
South Africa.
Okay.
They're
South Africa.
They're transporting giraffes. You know, and
in that truck?
Yeah,
I
and
see
he hits the bridge. The
I see.
giraffe's head hits the bridge.
I didn't figure that in the overpass.
I just saw, when was that picture? Yeah.
I just seen it on the Weather Channel.
That's what it was. Yes, that's what it was. That's where I seen it. I just saw that too.
Smashing head on low highway bridge in South Africa.
Where's the picture? You got to see the picture. He's driving down the road with these two heads sticking out.
Yeah, but you would figure he might consider that in his
giraffe
what
dies.
Expect them to duck.
Yeah, giraffe dies in audio accident. Let's see if I can bring this up. Hold on one second. Let's see if I can play this for you. Let's see.
It's not funny because it's not the giraffe's fault.
It's
No.
kind of funny.
Each year, 95% of homeowners will
All
have
right,
a
well, we got 12 seconds until this ad is over, so and I'm not endorsing anybody unless they pay me. I'm sorry.
Hey, right.
Speaking of which, you want endorsements?
Transporting giraffes is not an easy challenge by any means. A giraffe recently died after its head struck a highway bridge in South Africa. On Thursday, witnesses saw a truck hauling 2 giraffes on a freeway. Both animals were in the back of an open-air trailer. Onlookers reported seeing the truck pass under the bridge and one of the giraffes hitting its head on the crossing. The vehicle broke down shortly thereafter, and the animals were left stranded in the back. At some point, the affected giraffe was transported to a veterinarian where it was determined the animal passed away. The other giraffe is reportedly uninjured. The Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, or SPCA, spokesperson Rick Allen commented, "We are continuing our investigation with a view to possibly lay criminal charges against those responsible." South African Bureau.
That's stupid. Whoops, sorry.
It didn't say low bridge.
Yeah, that's what it was. He just, he didn't. There was no low bridge sign, so he figured he'd make it. I mean, when you look at the picture, bro, you see the bridge coming.
In South Africa, maybe they don't have the signs that say, your clearance is such and such feet, and you might not.
Do they have any common sense?
Who knows? They just might have built a bridge there without putting the height over.
One giraffe ducked. They're sticking out far.
You got to see it. At least 8 foot out of the top of the damn.
I see it.
That's crazy. How did you not know that you were going to get? The one must have said duck. The other one didn't hear it.
And somebody's filming this.
No, the other one looked up to see if someone was flying by.
Oh yeah, he looked to see what he was ducking for, and whack!
Somebody's filming it, driving, following it.
That's the idiot right there. I would have got in front of the truck and stopped him.
Yeah, I would.
Giraffe dies in highway incident. That's funny. A lion on the loose in Los Angeles. Nice. Gotta love those. Gotta love those.
They're already getting out of the zoos. They don't even have to wait till after people are gone.
Oh yeah, they're not waiting. Gator discovered outside front door in somebody's house. Cafe for the birds.
That's kind of common here in Florida.
Yeah, you see that all the time. Cute baby turtles explode from nest. And what else we got? Let me ask you this: circus animals. You guys ever been to a circus?
When I was younger.
I have, yeah.
Did you ever watch and see what they do to the circus animals?
I can only imagine the brutality they used to train them to do the things they do.
When I see the videos of that, I want to punch somebody in the mouth, especially the elephants. What they do to some of the elephants, and then they wonder why the elephant goes nuts.
Yeah.
Okay, I got a big dog, and when I spank her, she does not feel it. It seems like it doesn't matter how hard I hit her; she just jumps on me and wags her tail.
Yeah, I don't believe.
So I can't even imagine hitting
I mean, mine gets a rap
an
on the
elephant.
ass from time to time, and he barely feels it, you know what I'm saying? But he
That's
knows
what I
what
mean.
the deal is. But we're
But
talking
you got a
about
well-listened dog, though, bro. You don't even have to smack
Well,
the dog.
yeah,
The only
that's
reason
because
your
of what
dog
the
hasn't
time
been
they're
listening
training
the
him
last
with.
couple of days because he's surrounded by 2 other dogs and one's a puppy.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
Harley listens like, I mean, I snap my fingers, put my finger up,
Yeah.
and he knows that means sit down and shut up. He
Well,
don't
we're
listen
talking
with
about
her around.
dogs, animals that have been bred for domestication
Yeah.
over hundreds and thousands of years at this point. Dogs have been bred for domestication, work with
Yeah.
humans.
Well, mine
But-
seemed feral when I got it.
Yeah, but you're talking about wild animals that
cats
have
can only
had
be
no
feral.
breeding into.
What? I think anything could be
anything that's wild is feral.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's actually the word for wild.
I know Handsome's a feral cat.
Then he was born in the wild and
Yeah.
grew up in the wild.
Yeah. Well, he didn't grow up in the wild, but he was born in the wild. Yeah.
So apparently my dog was in a puppy mill, and then the guy that bought it was like a cat transporter, big cat, like a lion show kind of thing, and he kept the dog with it. I don't know, but when my dog got to the house, it jumped right on top of the kitchen table, right on top of the kitchen counters. It jumped out my window. It ran right through my privacy fence that's wooden. I mean, it pushed it over like you get into the shower, pushing the shower curtain out of the way. I mean, feral, and she's big. I don't know how much she
What kind of dog
weighs.
is
It's a mastiff.
Oh, yeah, big dog.
Yeah. So
dog.
it was a lot of training.
My
man.
buddy had a mastiff. He named it Hooch. Like the movie Turner and Hooch. Looked just like him. Act just like him, too.
Yeah.
Ever see that?
She's got scars all over her, my dog, like, and she drools, just like
horrible.
Turner and Hooch.
Yeah.
Horrible.
It is horrible.
Harley, when he goes into a seizure, my dog was having seizures there for a little while. And I'll be honest with you, if there's any dogs owners out there that have a dog that's going through similar problems and having seizures, I'll tell you right now, stop buying them garbage food, buy them Blue Buffalo, and get them some cannabis-infused doggy treats, and they will never have another seizure again. That I promise.
We had a dingo with seizures.
Yeah.
We had to give it phenobarbital
Yeah.
once a day.
That's a serious drug right there.
Yeah, it
a
is.
long time. Phenobarbital, man. That's a badass barbiturate, isn't it?
Oh yeah, there's people who have definitely not woken up from journeys with that stuff around.
Journeys. he puts it lightly. Journey from phenobarbital. What's the street name for that? Isn't there a street name for it?
Black Betty.
It depends.
Black
on where-
Beauties? I don't know.
It depends on where you go, actually.
I
You
caught
know
the
what
tail
I'm
end
saying?
of the Black Beauties.
I mean, that's just like anything out there. I mean, you get any drug, and it'll have a different slang name on the streets depending on what
Yeah.
region of America you're
I enjoyed the tail end of a Black Beauty.
Depends on how big that tail end is.
Oh, I've enjoyed a couple.
So where are we at, Joseph?
Milwaukee.
We're in Milwaukee right now?
We're in Milwaukee.
Let's see what we can dig
Just
up
wanted
in
to let them know there's
Milwaukee.
fog out there. Be careful.
Yeah, I'm sure they know. Hey, Milwaukee, you guys got fog out there. Well, by the time you get this, it'll be gone.
Gone.
But you had fog out there.
It could be.
You had fog this morning. Let's see what's going on in
Otherwise, it's
Milwaukee.
beautiful, man. 76 degrees.
As soon as I put in MIL, first thing that comes up is Miley Cyrus. Hey, did you guys hear about, speaking of these idiots, did you hear about Justin Timberlake, not Justin Timberlake, but
Bieber. And
Justin
Orlando
Barber
Bloom.
and Orlando Bloom? Yeah, I wish he would have bitch slapped them. I really do.
Oh, my God.
That would have been great. That would have been great.
I
really want
don't
to see.
care if those two
Listen,
fight.
I'm one of
I
those.
really
I'm one of
don't
those
care.
journalists that watch these
Could
guys.
you imagine the slap box contest that's going to be?
What was that MTV show where the celebrities fought?
Celebrity
Deathmatch.
Deathmatch, yeah, with the
that was
fingers
great,
fought.
man.
Yeah, I used to love
Sylvester
that show.
Stallone
They
was
should
the
do
best.
that.
I'm gonna take you out and gonna kill you.
Yeah.
Bloom and Bieber.
Bloom and Beaver.
I want
Yeah,
to
that
see
would be a good one.
Celebrity
Deathmatch.
Beaver
Yeah,
versus Bloom. Then they just
Yeah.
have a beaver and a flower.
I don't know, like I said, I just can only see that being a big slap box fest there.
The two of them going.
Yeah, that's extend that. I'd rather watch some
I got
of the
a feeling
girls
it's gonna
around
be
here
an oil
fight.
match.
I'd rather watch the female UFC, man. You
Yeah,
see that
yeah,
stuff?
something like that,
That's some
yeah.
crazy
They're
shit.
kind of
right there.
badass.
That is badass, especially some of them. Man, I wouldn't mess with some of them chicks, man. Kick your
Well, there's
ass.
some girls running around here on the street that you wouldn't
Yeah, you don't
want
wanna
to
mess with, yeah.
Remember Sue back when we were kids?
Sue, oh my God, yeah, she would whip anybody's
Oh
ass.
man, I remember.
You know, I'm gonna tell you a story about
her.
her.
We jumped out at a red light. People were messing with us down at the bar. We moved out of Clearwater. She jumps out, handles the driver. By the time the driver must.
By the time
have
anybody
by the
else
time
got
I
out of the
get
car?
to the car, they all jump back in and lock the
It was
doors.
done.
And I never put a hand on anybody. Sue got to the driver, who was a guy, and next thing she must have hit him so hard she wallowed him good.
She most of the time made it out of the car before we did. Funny story about Sue and I. We're sitting around, we're talking about birthdays and where we're born.